Mr. Coughlin?
Here.
Mr. Fry?
Here.
Ms. Fitzgibbon?
Here.
Mr. Jackson?
Here.
Ms. Sorg?
Here.
Ms. Hoppy?
Here.
President Sullivan?
Here. Mr. Bouban is excused, which I remembered.
Very good.
This evening, we're starting early because we are interviewing candidates to fill the vacancy created when Donna Tarpinian resigned from the Board of Education. The policy 111 outlines the procedures for filling a vacancy. We have 3 applicants. We're going to interview each for a maximum of half an hour. The procedure is that each person gets a 5-minute opening statement. We get 20 minutes of questions, and the person gets a 5-minute closing statement. At the end, we will vote to select the new person. Voting is by simple majority, so the person who gets the most votes wins, even if it is not a majority of the board members voting. If there's a tie, we go through 5 rounds of voting. If the tie is still not broken after that point, we drop the candidate with the fewest amount of votes and we vote again. The first order of the business for the board then is to select the questions that we are going to ask this evening. I've handed out drafts of potential questions to the board members. As elected officials, you all are free to ask any questions you want, with 2 caveats. First, you must ask the same question to each applicant. Secondly, the question you ask must not violate the law. We are going to allow a brief follow-up question, which you are not required to ask. It does not have to be the same with each candidate, but if someone says something in their question, in their answer, that you would like to explore a little bit, you may do that briefly. Please don't feel obligated to. If everybody does it, it's going to eat up the time. But if there's something that's, you just want to explore a little more, go ahead and do that. What we need to do at this point is select the questions that we're going to ask and figure out who's going to ask what. Traditionally, each of us asks 1 question. I had not planned to ask a question, but with Tim not here, I will, just so that we have everything more or less covered. Is there any question that anybody in particular would like to ask off of this list? Kathleen?
Either 3 or 7. I didn't know if anybody else would vie for those, but 7 being my first preference.
Is that okay with everybody?
Sure.
Okay, I'll put you down for 7, Kathleen.
Thanks.